In this tutorial number 3, I will be discussing about how to draw a crystal structure from scratch using Vesta software. In my previous tutorial, I already discussed about downloading Vesta software and also the toolbar in detail. If you are new to the Vesta software, do check out my previous video. Now let's get started. So open the Vesta software, then go to the file, click on the new structure. So here you can give the name, it's a sodium chloride. Okay. Then go to the unit cell. So here you can see there are different systems like molecule, custom, triclinic, monoclinic, orthorhombic, tetragonal, trigonal, hexagonal and cubic. Okay, so if you choose any of them, and then in the second case you will see, in the second window you will see the space group for respective symmetry. So for this symmetry only these space groups are allowed, but these not. So these are for the orthorhombic. If you select the tetragonal, then these are the space group which can be choose for the tetragonal. So if you go to the cubic, then these are the space group which can be used for the cubic symmetry. Now let's consider here case of sodium chloride. I have downloaded sodium chloride CI file from the crystallography open database website. If you want to know how to download it, you can check out my tutorial number 1, in which I have given detailed description how to download CI from COD website. About sodium chloride, the space group number is 225, symmetry is a cubic, and the space group is Fe-3m with alpha beta gamma 90, and the lattice parameter is 5.62. Since it's a cubic, so A is equal to B is equal to C. And if you go to the bottom, you will find the Cartesian coordinate. For sodium is 0, occupancy of 1, and for chloride is 0.5, occupancy of 1. The charges on sodium is +1, whereas on the chloride is -1. So you need such kind of information to draw a unit cell from scratch. You can find such information by searching on the Google, like on the internet, through CI file, through some research paper, and then this information can be fed into the Vesta software and the unit cell can be created out of that. So in case of sodium chloride is a cubic with a space group number 225, that's Fe-3m, and the A value is 5.62. As I said, is a cubic, so your ABC will be same, and the alpha beta gamma by default is 90. Now click on the structure parameter. Here you need to define the detail about the atom and their Cartesian coordinate, their occupancies. So this is the first atom. Let's click on the symbol and choose the atom as a sodium. You can give label whatever you want, so it's a sodium, and the charge is +1. Occupancy is 1. Remember the Cartesian coordinate is a 0, 0, 0. Okay, so that's about the sodium. Then there is a chlorine atom. Okay, so the atom number 2, go to the symbol, and this one is a Cl. Okay, label Cl, and charge is -1. Now XYZ is, as I told before, is a 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and the occupancy is 1. Okay, so this is sodium, this is chloride. Once done, then you can click OK. So it will help you to create the unit cell of sodium chloride. I think that, and the detail about this unit cell now can be found out here. Sodium chloride, Fe-3m, space group 225, ABC value, alpha beta gamma value, and the XYZ occupancy, and then symmetry is M-3m. You can also do one thing, you can go to file and export data. So over here you can choose different file format. So I remember they also have file format for CIF. So this way you can also export this as a CIF. Means you gather data from research paper or from Google, input those values in the unit cell, then generate a CIF file out of this Vesta software, and then export it. In next step, you can use this CIF file to perform the retweet refinement using Jesus or foolproof software. Here you can play, like as I told in the beginning, in the tutorial number 1, you can play with these tools to change the unit cell format. Also you can choose in which direction you want to see this unit cell. If you want to measure the bond angle or bond distance, you can select these two options, and let's see the bond distance between this sodium and chloride. So that is 2.81. Now click on the properties. In the properties, you will see in the general section unit cell. If you click on the do not show, the line will disappear. It will show the line of a single unit cell. If you have multiple unit, you can click over here. It will show the line for multiple unit. So single unit, you can also change the line style, solid line, dotted line, dashed line. You can change the line thickness, line color, and over here you will see the axis, show compass and show axis label. So that about this one. So if you uncheck this box, the compass will disappear. If you uncheck this one, the axis label will disappear. I think this one we can discuss later in coming few videos. So this is not, right now we can't do anything about this one. Then go to the atom. Over here you can change the shininess. So this one, because it look like a 3D format, right? So if you click on this one and let's change color to say black and close it, you'll see a change in the color of the atom. So put it back to the white, and over here you can change shininess to say 100. Okay, so it look like this one then. What else? Radius of atom is a sodium, is a chloride. You can change the radius if you want. So let's consider this. If you want to change to say 10, then it become very big. So originally it was 1.91, so it's okay. And also you can change the color. You can select the different atom and do the same for different atoms. Then atom style. So radii type right now is atomic. You can change to ionic. Also the van der Waals. Okay, so I'll keep the atomic. And it also shows the show as a ball. Okay, otherwise show as a displacement ellipsoid. So probability and a lot of different stuff you can go around. If you want to know more detail about it, I suggest you to read out the tutorial which is provided with the Vesta software, because it depends project to project. Okay, and what else? The type, name of sites. So here name of element, name of site, we can see this one. Then we go to the bond. Right now we didn't draw a bond between sodium and chloride, so we will not be do any changes for those things. But later I will show how to draw a bond between sodium and chloride in the same tutorial, in the same video. So stay tuned. Okay, and then there is a polyhedra. The same thing, we didn't show polyhedra here as a surface section. So right now just select OK. Now let's go back to how to draw a bond. Go to the edit, and over here you will see the option for bonds. So click on this one and then go to the new, and here you can select the option 1, search A2 bond, A2 bonded to A1. Select the first option. So A1 is sodium and A2, let's say chloride. The minimal length is 0 and the maxima, let's consider 3. Okay, and then apply. So now you can see a bond is drawn between the sodium and the chloride. You may be wondering what happens if you change this length. Let's say change to 5 and apply. So it will start to look around all the available atoms outside of unit cell and try to connect with them or try to show a bond between them. Okay, so let's put it back to 3 and apply. Okay, I hope through this video you learn how to draw a unit cell from scratch, how to create a CIF file, also how to draw a bond. So if you learn something from this video, don't forget to hit the like button, do share and subscribe, and also press the bell icon button to be updated with my new videos. In the coming tutorial, I will be discussing about how to draw a 2D material in a Vesta software.